right. Sorry about that. We got rudely interrupted.
Again.
By technical
If you
difficulties.
guys are seeing this, please refresh again so you count as a viewer again because Twitch is weird.
Which is witchy.
Love it. So much.
Kind of love-hate relationship, but
Alright, what did you all want to do when I realized we were dropping frames because I didn't hear anything for about 20 seconds trying to figure out what was going on? Farzi, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I wanted to fly on my broom to see more of the town.
Make an insight check.
I actually have a good insight, so. 24.
Okay. If you didn't get shot, you get the idea that if you didn't get shot down, it would bring a lot of undue attention. Given everything going on.
A deep gnome flying on a broom?
Yeah.
Still might tempt it? Even for some giggles? Hopefully good entertainment value?
Are you saying any of this over the telepathic bond or out loud?
Well, he's thinking it to himself, forgetting that the telepathic bond is up.
Don't get me wrong, Farzu. I'm all for giggles, but this doesn't seem like the place.
Like, oh shit, forgot that was going.
Oh, and I thought of a last question to ask.
Yes.
Ask him if he has met or had any dealings with any of those 5 ministers.
Only in brief passing.
Answer I probably should have expected and it wouldn't be super useful. Oh well. I guess maybe start heading up to the estate now, since I imagine there will be several. It's what, the upper city that we're going to?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 rounds of bureaucracy.
Yep.
Does the second section of the city look or feel any different?
The upper city, which is where the wealthier people live, there is less of an air of tension and more of an air of things not necessarily going according to plan, but trying to think of the words to describe this.
Like it's not their problem.
Yeah. We keep our heads down and kind of ignore what's going on because it's not our problem and we're not taking the brunt of it. Like gardens in front of houses and fountains still going and that kind of thing. Less, way less city guard too. Patrolling in general. And the ones you do see, as they kind of eye you, you get the general sense that they're not there to keep these people in, they're there to keep the other people out. Versus being an oppressive force like they were in the lower city.
Can I ask one of the guards? Excuse me, could you point us toward the Titcher residence?
Oh,
My associates and I, or the Kitcher residence, my associates and I have a meeting with Archie.
I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, he's, and I'll kind of give you directions. It's like down 2 cross sections and then up 1 block. Don't call him that. Doesn't like.
Good tip, thank you.
Mr. Kitchener's, I had like 2 interactions with him. Good
I
luck.
imagine that's 2 more than many, my good man.
Probably. Good luck.
Appreciate you. I think if we're heading in that direction, as we get close, I'll cast Disguise Self
Okay.
on myself.
Okay.
Not changing my appearance at all, but just making it look like I'm not wearing armor or a shield, and it's just like ornate, like merchant's clothes, like somebody who might be an emissary from Wilmeth.
Okay.
Basically, I look like my dad.
Cool.
A little bit. Or at least I'm dressed like my dad.
Feels weird. Kind of look at it. Dietrich a little weirded out.
Yeah. I used to have to dress this way in prep school. Didn't much like it then.
You guys walk up to the front door. 4 like gorgeous columns. 2 incredibly like ornate statues out front. Appear to be former Kings of Stormmaw with like their swords. which you guys have up close and first-hand knowledge and experience of. And then 2 stone doors inset with kind of like magic. You don't see any oil in these bases. The flames just continue to be produced by this 2 sets of like lanterns hanging on either side of the door. As you kind of approach the double stone doors of this estate.
What's the statues of?
Former Kings of Stormmaw.
Okay.
Possibly ones that the your family have served under before. But they're more in like their ceremonial robe, not necessarily armor. But you do recognize the sword is the same in both the statues you guys have seen.
Okay.
Knock on the door.
An older human will kind of slowly open one of the stone doors and lean out. You must be Master Kitchener's Lodge appointment.
Yes, that would be us.
This way. They're taking lunch in the discussion room to your right, and you can see about 4 people sitting across 3 tables. Paperwork and stuff splayed out across all 3 of them. As you guys kind of look past the usher for the first time in this foyer, this statue is cannot be anybody else but Asmodeus. Holding this kind of crystal that kind of glows internally with like the fire of the 9 hells in this statue itself.
Charming decor.
Certainly, sir. Master and his
Magic.
friends are over in the room. The lanterns pop. You get the idea that it's continual flame. The stone itself is some kind of enchantment. Inside the glass crystal itself, to give that effect.
But it's like an enchantment effect, not like, I'm wondering if it's like a Fair is mostly worried that it's like a scrying spell that would let him see in here, but doesn't look like a divination spell.
Does not look like divination at all.
Just enchanted to be shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or enchanted to come to life.
No, just the only thing
Or
on
not
it is
that
crystal.
spell.
It's just the orb, not the
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I would be 0% surprised if it did come to life and try to attack us, but
and you can see the 4 people in the room. Because they're expecting you.
It's always nice to be expected.
Yes. And as you guys kind of look towards the people and then look back, Butler is gone.
If we're all ready, head in. And like looking around this immediate area, do we see anything else that seems suspicious?
How big's detect magic again? 30 feet? Or is it 20 feet?
30 feet if I recall correctly. Let me find it on my very extensive spell list. Detect magic. 30 feet.
Okay, let me get it scaled up correctly. You detect the illusion magic on them. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fair will just across the mental link to the others say, these are certainly seem to be the ones.
the one closest to you will kind of turn around, stand up. So, Wilmith, eh?
Born and bred.
I'm wondering why they decided to send an emissary now at all times.
What do the what do the four people, their illusionary forms at least, look like?
Make an Arcana check.
Is this like recalling lore, arcane lore?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get a different d20 that hasn't been making me sad recently.
Can I assist?
Fair is already rolling with advantage.
Not in this
Oh.
moment. Not in this moment either, because you guys have a side conversation. They're gonna get a little sus.
That's only a 28.
Only a 28.
I only got a 10 on the die.
Damn. You can't make out what the person coming towards you is and the one in the far back is. But the other two seem to be. Hold up, I'm gonna let Matt Mercer tell me how to pronounce it. If it loads, it doesn't want to load. Oh, that's because it's muted. Give me 1 second. Arenes.
Okay, so you said two of them are those and two of them are
Yeah.
something else.
Yep. You don't recognize.
Okay.
So in response to their question, well, and after saying well, he'll just use thaumaturgy to shut the door behind them and shut all the other doors in the room. It hasn't escaped Wilmith's notice that you all are getting your asses kicked in this war. The merchant guild that we represent is increasing its prices for use of our shipping lanes. As a, given the increased hazard of sailing the sea, it's not as safe as it was when your armies were impervious. I assume I'm rolling deception here.
Yeah.
27.
Okay. One of the two sitting at the table tries to speak up, but straight to business. I like that. do they want in return? Or what do they expect of us?
They're raising the price so that they can keep their ships and their crews safe during the voyage. Sailing a ship here to trade with you is much more dangerous than it used to be.
Oh. Sorry. My apologies. What's the shakedown?
I'm sorry, above game,
Oh, he'll explain it in game. How much do we pay you to take the information back that we don't accept and to get them to drop this? How much money needs to grease the wheels? What's the shakedown?
So you won't pay extra for the shipping, but you'll pay extra to bribe us to tell them that you're not going to pay?
Yes. And to get them to stop the increase. It's easier to do it in a one-time payment than to pay increased costs indefinitely.
Well, our employer had a figure in mind. I think, given the number of routes we run, if you were to pay an upfront cost that covered maybe a month of that, an arrangement could be made, provided you have a plan for winning this war swiftly. The elvish fleets are getting more and more emboldened every day.
The 6 weeks and we don't discuss plans.
Just like because I'm making all this up on the spot, just back the napkin math. Like, if you figure it's like a shipping, like a ship coming in with trade goods and food, like once a week or something like that.
Yeah.
So like 6 of those, if the price were to double,
Mm-hmm.
what would that lump sum be if they paid it all up front? Ish. Like, obviously Dietrich's not good at math, but
Yeah, make an intelligence check.
sure.
I'm sure some of the brainy couple in your head can.
Well, yeah, that's
you
a
more.
natural 16 for a 15.
You're probably thinking 6 weeks is probably somewhere in the 10 to 12,000 gold range. Just some simple back of the napkin math in your head in this exact moment. Like 250 gold a ship increase.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would probably be enough to get my employer to back off for a time.
Give us some breathing room in this war.
Is breathing room what you require?
A little bit.
We could go back with a greater sum and ask them if they could do more. Perhaps more frequent shipments, if you can make it worth their while.
Make another deception.
That one is only a 23.
Okay. We weren't aware how many ships Wilmouth was bringing in, but we assumed it was a small sum when you all arrived. If they can increase that, we certainly can pay more up front to make this happen.
We'd need to check. The political situation in Wilmouth has gotten more complicated.
It's gotten more complicated every.
I think they were... Time was, maybe a few months ago, they were more than happy to hitch their wagon to you, so to speak. But now there are factions in Wilmouth who see the tide turning in the other direction. They seem to think it might be better to ally ourselves with the elves. None of us want that to happen, of course, but it's going to take some extra scratch.
I have another question for you. If you don't mind me being forward about this.
Ask away.
How long do you think you can keep this charade going?
How close am I to the one who's
I mean,
speaking?
you could have stepped closer to him than you are on the map, so you're about 20 feet away right now.
20 feet away?
Yeah. I'd say you
I'll
probably could have gotten within 10 feet of him during the conversation.
Could I also hold a spell?
You will lose detect magic, but yes.
I mean, I already know.
Yeah.
I know what I want to. I've had enough time, I assume, to see if there's anything magical, anything else magical in the room. And got my confirmation that these are...
Yeah, anybody who wants to hold stuff.
Mhm.
Speak
I
now
think-
or
I think
forever
when
hold
he-
your peace.
Yeah, I think
Hold
when he
blade song.
asks, when
Yeah,
he
hold blade song.
asks me that question, I think we all know shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Fair will also have conjured their spell deck beside them and would probably just sort of idly like shuffling the cards, the illusionary cards in the air.
To make it look like it's real deck. Amorous, are you holding anything?
No. No, I don't think I.
Cool.
So, when he asks that question, I will drop my disguised self, revealing my armor and my shield and my sword,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just Hexblade's curse him.
Okay.
And then I'll just reply. To be honest, that was a few minutes longer than I expected.
His held action is now going to go off.
Mm-hmm.
So he's waiting for Dietrich to do stuff. I need Fair to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, fuck me. Oh, do I have any inspiration? I have one. I'm using it.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 15 for 15.
Cool. He and Fair will switch places. Cool. Excellent. So Fair's held spell will go off. Farzi, your blade song would go off.
Cool.
Emrys, were you holding anything?
No.
Okay. What spell were you holding?
Dominate monster.
Oh, on him?
On one of the Aranies.
Okay. What's the save?
Wisdom 20?
Okay. Cool, that is a 16.
Cool. I'll just get the one across the table.
Since nobody's using it this campaign anymore, I'll just put a hunter's mark on it so that we know.
Mhm.
Oh, I found the missing hex ring. Let's try to find it. Okay. Alright, the closest one to you?
Yes. The closest one to me.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Great, I guess at that point I need everyone to roll initiative. I think that was all the held actions. Cool. Anybody over 20?
22.
What's your dexterity?
14.
Okay, cool. Alright, 20 to 15.
19.
Emrys, what'd you get?
15.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. 12.
Yes.
So where did Fair end up? After the switch?
Well, Fair would have also been gesturing and speaking to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Right, but you switched places with them, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So where are they both now?
I will zoom in 2 seconds. So he's like 10 feet next to you, and Fair is like over there.
Okay.
Yeah, spell.
Can I quick free action just before Dietrich can go motion to him, assuming we have some manner of wordless safe word for when they're doing the do.
Seems likely.
Yeah.
Make an insight check, Dietrich. Oh, they're actually not going first though.
Well,
25
Fair will do that pretty much immediately, I think.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair, make a performance roll.
Fuck. Can I add? Do we have dice to add to that? Because I got a 7. Which I feel like isn't the worst. It is Dietrich, but I feel like I should maybe add to it. Can I use a D8?
I think we still
No,
have,
Jessa just gave you a D6.
telepathic.
Okay, D6 then. Sure,
Do we
thank
not
you.
have telepathic bond still up?
We do have telepathic bond still up. Does that still work?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just be like, I'll just tell Dietrich in that case. Sorry that
Okay.
he didn't.
I
He
totally...
switched our.
Wait, how long is telepathic bond? Was it 4
An
hours?
hour.
Then no, you don't have telepathic bond up anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
I would have ritual casted before we went through the doors. Truthfully.
It's-
You kind of got to tell me
I-
that.
Sorry.
I mean, I can tell
I didn't know
that
how
they switched
long.
places, right? That's what's this actually about?
What was the performance?
With a D6 and 11.
Okay. The demon 10 feet away from you is flailing very weirdly.
Damn.
Do we not know that they switched places?
You do know that they switched places. Alright,
Okay.
this one is going first.
I'm very confused about what all those rules were about.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I need Emrys to make a
Alright.
charisma saving throw as this one's going. And then it's Dietrich and Farsu.
Really, charisma?
Yep.
That's what I said.
Hate my life. It's a 17. Because I have a -1. And I hate you, Rai, and I don't think I could save.
So, beats it. You see the same kind
Oh
of
my
magic that caused Fair to switch
God.
places and break out of it. And it will move 30 feet that way. Now it's Dietrich's turn.
Alright, so the fiend that switched places with Fair
Yes.
that I had previously Hexblade's cursed.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal?
They're currently wildly gesturing and flailing.
Okay. I'm very confused about what this is supposed to mean. I'm gonna go attack.
Oh, give me one. That's actually a really, really good point. I just... Holy shit. Good grab, Katie. Thank you very much. One second. Sorry. Ah, man. I gotta look at... Where the hell is your warlock stuff? It's all the way down there. Yeah, you would be... Yeah, that's actually a really, really good point. I didn't even think of that. That's a really good grab. You would notice that when you, like, turn around and get ready to strike them, you can feel the Hexblade's curse not on the devil in front of you.
You are here, and when you earn 5 times membership rewards points on...
Okay,
You
so
would feel it on Fair across the room.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go attack the thing that looks like Fair.
Great, cool. That's a very good grab. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Okay. So I've already got him Hexblade's cursed. I will bonus action staggering smite, and then path to the grave, action surge, booming blade.
Cool. Which one's staggering again?
It's gonna add 4d6 psychic.
Okay. Cool.
And then 4d6 psychic, and then it has to make a wisdom save, and if it fails, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and can't take reactions until the end of its next turn.
Alright, that's a 20.
Okay. Well, that's only if I hit.
Assuming you hit.
Oh, that's a natural 19.
Very cool.
So that's a 33 and a crit. So, all right, I've got normal weapon die and all of these sneak attack dice because that's doubled. And I've got 8d6 from the staggering smite because that's doubled. I'll make it a maneuvering attack. 2d8 from that. Booming blade is 3d8 doubled, so 6d8. And then I'm going to make it an eldritch smite to add another 10d8 force. And I think this is the first time I'm
immune to psychic damage.
okay. Disappointed. But I'll still do all that other stuff.
Yeah, it's still a big hit.
And then I add 6 to this from better criticals, and then another 6 from Hexblade's Curse. So it's going to be all these dice plus 22 double. Okay, I will reroll this piercing die from Piercer. Okay. So piercing thunder force.
Yes.
All good?
Yep, all good.
Okay.
I want to see if he can one-shot this thing, to be honest, at this point.
All right, so that's 120 on the dice.
Yeah,
Plus the 22 is 142.
yeah,
Doubled is 284.
cool,
And he's prone.
cool. Would you like to know how much health he had?
Sure.
142.
Well,
uh,
you know what? I don't know when I'm going to crit. So
Yeah.
it still made sense
that's
to do.
crazy. That's, yeah. Yeah, so he's dead.
Cool.
As his illusionary form drops, you recognize, and Fair appears as Fair again over there. Yeah, this is a lesser devil, like the one that killed you a long time ago.
Sure.
Not so long time ago. A little bit smaller, not as beefy, but same form. Cool. Anything else, like more movement?
I think they were 20 feet away from me, so I think I've got about 10 feet left.
Yep.
I'll just go back toward the wall.
Okay. 10 feet that way?
Yeah. Yep.
Great. Barzu and then Emerus.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I fucked up something on its turn. It's changing its illusion charisma thing was a bonus action. This one also cast mirror image on itself when that failed as its action. With that, Farzu, you're up.
Okay. Bigsby's hand.
Bixby's hand. Campaign
So
remaining
two of them have wings.
Yeah, one of them's also currently dominated.
Oh, well, not going after the dominated one.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this at 6th level.
Cool.
Because why not?
Yep.
And then it's going to punch.
Okay.
Uh, 29 to hit.
That will hit.
And then it's 68.
68. Oh, no, wait.
6d8.
Big damage.
$31 damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna get it to hit again.
Cool.
For 26.
They are going to parry the hit. Oh, wait. Meets it, beats it. Nope, never mind. It hits. They're not going to bring the
Hits?
reaction there. Yeah.
Okay. $30.
30. Cool.
And then, yeah, I'll wait right there. Or can I move to the left a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Cool. Alright. This one's turn. It's going to fly over to Dietrich. And it is going to make its 4 attacks. First one will be a natural 20. Second one will be a 16, which misses.
Mm-hmm.
Third is a 22. That misses.
Yep.
Last one is a 23.
Meets it, beats it. So 2 hits,
One hit, one crit, one hit.
1 crit, 1 hit.
So that is 18 slashing damage and 26 points of poison damage on the crit.
Let me check something. Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to activate my Wakened Scaled Ornament, which is when you would take damage of the type that the ornament is. So it's from a green dragon, so it's poison.
Yeah.
So when I
You
would
heal
take
instead of
poison,
taking damage.
I use my reaction to take no damage instead, and instead heal that amount, and that's once per day.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm at max hit points, so I don't heal anything. But
second one is 9 points of slashing damage and 13 poison on the second hit.
So 22 total,
Yep.
plus the 18 slashing from the first one, is I take a total of 40.
Yep. That is correct, and that is their whole turn. I gotta write the other ones on board.
Yeah, I don't know when the other one's in the initiative order, but
It is
Fair
after
can.
you.
Okay,
It is
Fair can.
literally
Okay, yeah, then
11.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
What?
can spend your whole turn to direct their whole turn. Is how
Yeah,
it
I know.
works.
Or it said I could. It says I can give it simple commands, just as a like a basic.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a free action.
Yeah, basically, I think how if
Yeah, it says I can use my action to take total and precise control, or I can specify a simple and general course of action, just as a free action. So I'll just.
how I understand it, it's basically like the command spell, but for like a whole ass minute. Or you can take precise control over it.
Well, it's command spell is only one word.
Yeah.
But I basically just want to, like, when it comes around, I want to tell them to just go sit at that chair in the corner and wait patiently for us to speak with him. Well, just sit in the corner.
Okay. Great.
If we can wring some information out of it.
Amaris and then Fair.
Yeah, we're gonna 5th level Blight, the one that isn't dominated.
Okay, cool.
Con 22 save.
27. So half.
Guy's an asshole. Yeah, I know. I'm getting my D8s. Uh, 31, which half is 15.
Yep. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm saving the rest of my spell slots.
Any movement on your turn? Back up, spread out.
Yeah, I guess I'll step to the right just a little bit.
Like behind the column.
Right there. Yeah.
Alright, Bear, you are up.
Yeah. Fair will just sort of... They can communicate telepathically, but they'll just say out loud in Infernal, like Mr. Lumberg from Office Space, just tell the other one, go sit at your desk.
Okay.
And then he's...
Dietrich will audibly laugh out loud because he understands Infernal.
The other one just kind of turns their head to Fair and turns their head to their friend.
Which probably looks real funny with that mirror image.
Oh, the Uranus, not the Exalted.
Oh, okay.
Exalted.
I will Psychic Lance the Exultant. 4th level, that's an int 20 save.
It saves.
What did it roll?
A 20. Wait, hold up, let me double check. I think I'm looking at this right. 21, actually. Sorry.
Astromancy Archive, subtract a d4.
Do you want to roll the d4 or do you want me to roll the d4?
You roll the d4.
That's a 1 for a 20.
Fuck! Worth a shot.
I even rolled the pill one and not the caltrop.
Alright, so it will be
Half.
still half of 76.
Oh, did you do it as psychic damage?
Wait, fuck, that's right. I would remember that.
Yeah, you would have.
Would I remember that these guys?
You would have saw his spell take no psychic damage.
Okay. Bludgeoning damage then.
Okay.
Two. 29 bludgeoning damage, so half to what? 14. Yeah. Then I will action surge.
Okay.
And use Dispel Magic on the. Can I use Dispel Magic if it's one of my Drow abilities?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I will cast Dispel Magic on his mirror image.
Great. So mirror image goes away. Cool. All right. Any movement?
Yeah, I'll just sort of get all the way up onto the corner there, in front of that pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This one is gonna go sit in the corner. Let's kind of put their hands together and just sit at the table. Elbows on it. Like this. And then we're back to the top of initiative order. order. Dominate monster is concentration, correct?
Yes.
Actually. Yeah, let's take a risk. It is going to use Exalt. It's going to go there. And do Exultant Speech. So it speaks in Deep Speech. And a combination of Infernal. And I need everyone to make a Wisdom saving throw that can hear it.
Does that work on me,
Yes.
even with the book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wisdom saving
I'm
throw.
gonna
You said
use the luck point.
Yep.
Is this against magic?
It is against magic.
Cool.
Is this a charm or frightened effect?
It is not.
Okay.
I got a 17, which is
Okay.
Yeah,
trying
I got
to decide if I should try to add a die
16.
to that. But
How many d6s do we have?
we have some d12s and d8s.
Oh, okay.
I think I have a booklet right here. Nope, wrong booklet. I have 11 d8s left and 4 d12s.
Um, 17. Should I take a d8 on that?
I will, if you will.
Yeah. I'll add a d8.
Oh, I got an 8, so that's a 25.
25. Cool. Farzu and
And
Emrys.
I got a 5, so that's a 22.
I rolled a 20 for a 25.
Yeah, I feel like I should take a die.
What did you get?
Dirty 20.
You're fine.
Oh, I only have a 24, sorry.
It's fine. It's 19.
Cool.
So on a successful save, you don't fall incapacitated and prone. You just
Any
take
damage?
14 points of necrotic damage to everybody.
Okay, and that would be DC 10 concentration.
Yes.
I beat it.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Introducing Milo's
assume
Rewards,
you
the
all
new way
know
to unlock
this one.
savings from the palm of your hand. With
On DC 10s, to be honest.
Well, only concentrating.
That is
on it.
its turn, Dietrich, and then Farzu.
Yeah, so this guy in front of me, I'm going to do my bonus action True Strike.
Hell yeah.
That I get one time. And then Booming Blade with advantage. That is, I rolled pretty badly on both. That's only going to be a 23 to hit.
That will, in fact, hit.
Okay. So it's got
I will say,
one.
because I gave it away earlier, its AC is 20. Oh, wait,
Mhm.
23?
Yeah.
It will parry.
Okay.
As a reaction, it can add +6 to one attack.
Yep. And I don't have an opportunity to then like use a luck point after that, or
Yeah, because it's in
Okay.
response to the
Yeah,
23, yeah.
okay.
You said that's in response to one attack, though. It's not like shield where it lasts.
Correct. And
Okay.
it has to be a melee attack made within 5 feet.
Okay, noted.
Parry is very
Uh,
restrictive.
Yeah. Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Farsu.
Can't remember how far the hand. 60 feet. Okay. Hand's gonna go. For the bluish looking one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go punch it in its back.
Okay.
Uh, 32.
Okay. Yeah. That definitely hits.
Sadly, only 24.
Okay.
And then. I can't do a leveled spell, correct?
Yeah, you can.
Because you didn't cast
Okay.
Next Beast's turn.
Okay. I just. Never mind. Wrong thought.
Yeah. You can't do a second concentration spell.
Right. Which a lot of the good ones are concentration spells.
Hmm?
Uh-oh. I broke it. No, stop it. What's... How far am I?
10 feet from the
From-
Uranus, 20 feet from the other one.
Okay. Which one looks the most hurt?
The one in front of Dietrich.
Okay, I'm gonna step up to that one, and I'm going to mack it with my sword.
Cool.
And I'll make the first a booming blade attack.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I think I just. Sorry. I'll wait till he's done.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 6 piercing. And 15.
Thunder for 21.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Something I just thought of. That last round,
Yeah.
it hit me for 8 with the crit. It hit me for 18 piercing and then 26 poison, which I reversed,
Yeah.
and I healed 26 instead. So I would have healed that 18 back
Yeah.
from the piercing. So
Yeah.
I'll just real quick just go up at 18. Because I was like, oh, I'm at max health. I don't heal at all. Like, wait a minute. No, I'm not.
Because it is a property of the weapon.
Yeah.
Because it is hellish weapon, it does the piercing damage first and then the poison damage. So that is how that works. Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit him again.
Cool.
14 to hit.
That will
Or
definitely-
24 to hit.
24. I was gonna say 14, bro. What? Yeah, 24 hits.
Another 6 damage.
Okay, cool.
I'm changing out D6s.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it has anything else to do. It's just gonna try and make 4 attacks on Dietrich again.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Hits.
10. Misses.
Misses.
25 and a 14, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
Great. So, first hit is 8 slashing, 13 poison.
So that's 21.
Yep, second one I rolled high.
I will uncanny dodge that, and I'll take 10. Okay.
Second one I rolled high, so it's 10 slashing and 15 poison.
25.
Cool. Alright, Emrys, you are up, bud.
Yeah. That one looking pretty messed up in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna blight it. 5th level again, 22 con. I know it's probably gonna save.
Yes. I rolled 2 17s for 25.
Why did I just roll d6 when it's supposed to be d8?
Yeah.
I grabbed my wrong stack.
Crazy. Second, I'm gonna turn the air down now because it's blowing too close.
It's 41 points of damage. It's saved, so it's just 20. It comes back.
Okay. How much
Well-
damage?
I rolled 41, which is 20.
20 half. They're looking very messed up. This is necrotic damage. Just kind of runs through them. You see the wings, feathers start to just fall off of it.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Alright. Fair, you're up.
Okay. Let's see, if I cast a magic missile, I have to designate them all at once, right? Or delegate them all at once, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna phrase that. You're supposed to.
Okay. I'm just thinking, how fucked is the other Irenes looking? The one that's
Pretty
been fighting?
fucked. Pretty fucked.
Like, definitely needs 7 or might need less than 7. I guess it's not a huge difference. I will just yeah, I will 5th level magic missile at this one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's 7.
7
And I can roll my
fingers.
magic missile dice.
Oh, you actually have the magic missile die?
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought we've been over this.
Oh yeah, that's right, we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, apparently my D4 Caltrop, that's my Moss Agate one, is apparently shipping.
Second, math is hard. $27 force damage.
That's literally exactly how much you need.
Really? Nice.
It's kind of crazy. Hit on a lot of those recently. As you see the last one kind of strike it, just turn its head, and you hear the crack, and it falls over.
And then, yeah, I will stay back for right now. I'll move my book closer to it though with my bonus action,
Okay.
or my spell deck rather.
To that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only hostile one left, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yep, I'm done.
Awesome. It's gonna send 3 magic. Can't describe it other than it detaches its claw and shoots it like a spell off at Fair, and it gets 3 and it can do this 3 times. It says that all 3 attacks at Fair. 23.
That will hit.
Okay. 11 and an 18.
Those definitely miss.
18 misses.
Oh, shield. Sorry.
Sorry, I had 17
I was like, I literally
written
just
down.
looked at the number. And...
I had 17 on my note card. I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, I just
You're
looked
good.
at this. It's 17.
So it is 14 slashing and 16 points of necrotic.
14 and 16, you said, so 30.
30 total.
Fair will sort of catch the claws, and like conjure up the halo of like the wheel of fortune, and just sort of turn it like anti-clockwise once, dismiss their spell deck and prevent all the damage with their one with Thord.
Didn't you use your reaction to shield?
Oh, I did. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm taking 30 damage.
Okay.
Sad face.
Description was cool as hell, though. You
Yeah,
should
it was
do that
fucking
another time.
wild. Do it again, though. Alright, Dietrich.
So does that count? Is that one concentration check? Is it one
Yes,
instance
it
of
does
damage?
It does all the damage in one instance, yeah.
Okay, so it's a DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
No,
Sorry.
Your dice.
I do it all the time.
We'll stop it.
Yeah, with that's a nat 20, so I've got the spell.
Cool. Alright, Dietrich, you are up.
I'm gonna run up to the one next to Big V's hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like grappled or restrained or anything.
Nope.
You've just been punching it.
He has, in fact, just been punching it.
All right, I'll do a booming blade. Luck point.
Okay.
That's better. That's a dirty 30.
That'll definitely hit. What was the first one, just because I'm curious?
21.
Okay.
Which I figured maybe you'd have another, like, thing.
Only the Uranus have parry.
Okay. Well, didn't know.
Good to know, though.
Alright. So, I'll make it a maneuvering attack.
Yep.
Get booming blade and sneak attack. Yep. Okay. So that's 38.
Okay.
And somebody can move half their speed if they want to. Does take your reaction. And then with my bonus action, I will second wind.
Okay.
We'll
I'll be right
heal
back.
10.
I need more water.
Okay. Oh, no. we're just gonna live like this for a while, Farzu. I hope that's okay. We'll split DMing responsibilities when you lean back.
I feel cut off.
Take a point. Yeah, we. That wasn't what I meant when I said split screen. I also heard Jess laughing at her own joke in the background, and that made it even better.
I don't know if it was at her own joke or at my joke. I don't know.
I'm gonna assume it's
Mine?
at her own joke because
Okay.
it's funnier that way. All right, Farzi, what are you doing?
How strong does this thing look?
You have no idea. Like,
Aye.
devils can be deceptively strong, I guess.
Well, I
Or weak as
think
shit.
I think the hand is going to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
What size is it?
It's medium.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It really is. No, that's just puppet in the background.
It just looked like it kept trying to like merge them together.
Yeah, it really did.
It looked like it was trying to put a Santa hat on
Whoa.
his head.
Well, that's a nat 20 for a 28.
Cool, I rolled a nat 1 for a 3.
Oh shit! What a wasted nat 20.
Secured the kill. So it is now grappled.
Oh, if the target is medium or smaller, you have advantage on the check. Great. Oh well.
That's your bonus action.
Yep. I'm gonna get up to him and hit him.
Cool.
So that gives me advantage.
It does.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Wait, is it
restrained.
restrained?
No, it's
or just
grappled.
grappled? Yeah, grapple doesn't give advantage.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just uses a
It
roost
can't-
speed
it
to
just-
0.
Yeah, it just can't move.
Dang.
So like you could
Okay.
if you could move the hand away, then it wouldn't be able to get to us.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm. Well, I guess I'll still hit him. Because we got the other one, right?
Oh, it also takes bludgeoning damage when you grapple it. Oh, sorry, that's while it's actively grappled. Never mind.
Yeah. So next turn, it can squeeze.
For 4d6.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even realize that was an ad because I just thought it was like a high point.
damn,
in
I was
music.
like, wait, I recognize that music. Something.
Yeah, it's a RAV4 ad. I was like, oh, that's a really good high point of this song. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wrong
Dirty
tempo.
20
Mm-hmm.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also booming blade.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say that before. Uh,
No.
30 damage.
Oh my god. Is that what I think? I hope to god that's what I think it is, because if it is, it's amazing. 31?
30.
Oh, 30, okay. Yes! Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Oh no,
so-
it's gotten to the point where like Ali sings along with it during Nats games. It's such an earworm.
It really is. I was over at my parents watching an ads game a couple weeks ago. My mom and I were both humming along to it like the third time it aired.
I think it was someone on Nat's Twitter the other day was like, I really kind of want to see the entire Jardiance musical. And I replied, in Act 1, it steals a loaf of bread to lower its family's A1C.
Jesus.
That would higher.
All right, Emirates, you're up for your on deck.
Second attack?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was both your attacks. My bad.
No. 18 to hit.
That will just hit.
Ooh. 8 damage.
Cool.
And then that would be it.
Sorry, I guess you just rolled low last turn when you said 30 points of damage. I thought that was both attacks.
30 is low?
No, when you I guess you rolled low the previous turn because when you said 30, I thought it was both attacks.
Yeah, I did.
All right, Emrys, and then Fair.
Jeez, Dissonant Whispers 22 wisdom save.
It's grappled.
It's grappled, so it can't move. You also have seen his.
Oh, the psychic, yeah, but it's the grapple.
Yeah, it's grappled.
I
so
was
it
just
moves
trying to
zero.
get it to move, but it's grappled.
Yeah.
So, god damn it. I
Sorry.
don't have shit. I'm just gonna hold an action.
I was gonna say you could Thorn Whip him. That's what, 4d6 at this level?
Yeah. It's not nothing.
Yeah, fuck it. It's a plus 14 to hit. I just can't really do shit outside right now. Well, it's a nat 20 to hit.
There you go.
34.
8d6.
There it goes, 8d6. Fuck him up.
Fireball damage.
Yeah.
Guess it's worth something.
Fireball damage at a cantrip
But
threat.
is it worth lowering your A1C for?
I'd really like to lower my A1C, thank you.
You should take Jardians.
I mean,
You should take once daily Jardiance and you'll feel fine.
oh god. How much
And
damage?
it comes with choreography.
How much damage?
25.
Save me from this. Thank you.
No, I DM'd Rai. It's like, what if the Kenku music transitioned seamlessly into the Jardiance jingle?
I could literally make that happen anytime I wanted to.
God, I would hate you so much.
Okay, Fair, you're up.
How's he looking right now?
Very fucked up.
Very fucked up. Okay. I will psychic lance, but bludgeoning him again. So that's an inch 20.
Okay, sorry, what?
Int 20 save.
Yeah. Oh, he does not. Oh, he does. I rolled 2 13s for 17.
Okay. So he's incapacitated till the start of my next turn. And he will take 7d6 bludgeoning damage. Uh, 19 damage. Not a lot, but he's incapacitated.
How
Fair can crowdsource.
would you like to do this?
Oh.
To imitate Mappler so
Fortune.
No, I think. I think. So the Ace of Wands card comes up on the front of Fair's spell deck, and
Yeah.
just the hand just reaches out and like beans him in the face with the wand.
Okay. Nice.
Ethereal hand, just holding.
Cool. Fuck yeah. Very cool. I like that.
And
I like
then-
that a lot.
Fair will just say to the others, Fair will step up to join the others and just say, we can ask the other one questions. And dispose of it whenever we feel like, but it will start fighting back as soon as we start trying to murder it.
Noted. There's a fifth one of your number. Where?
Oh.
Or I guess I command it, actually, so I'll command it to
Answer
tell us.
questions.
Yeah.
Oh, they will reveal themselves soon enough. Since you killed us, I imagine.
Tell me if they're in the city right now.
They are. Certainly dealing with something, probably.
Tell me what they're dealing with.
A certain individual getting machinations beyond their station in this.
Oh, like you and your friends.
Give me
Name
your
the individual.
honest... Oh, sorry. Thought you were done.
Oh, name the individual.
Oh, you want their real name or the fake name?
The name that first the name that the fifth, what's his name? Martin Lyon is looking into.
Oh. The king. I'm guessing he's the one that set us up too.
How much like home. I love it.
What's your honest assessment of how the war effort is going? Or are you getting desperate?
Answer his question.
Well, it depends how much you know.
Well, I myself know very little, but my colleagues know quite a bit.
You see. I think it's going according to plan. But that depends on whose plan.
Whose plan? Yours, your master's.
They try to say something, and it doesn't escape their lips. Oh. Yes, our master.
I see you have that problem too. Or blessing, perhaps.
Quite possibly in this situation for you all, a blessing, yes. I'd say you guys probably have 2 questions left before they pop containment.
Is this above game in this universe? Are these do the fiends in this universe, are they the type that if you know their true name, you have power over them?
Yes.
And would Dietrich know that as a tiefling from growing up?
Probably.
Okay.
And Fair definitely knows that from the book, if nothing else.
Okay. And I'll ask him to give us Martin Lyon's true name.
Okay.
And his own.
And his own.
Their
Those would
own,
be
yeah.
The two.
Cool. Let me go grab those. Those are your last two questions?
Yeah. And I assume we're all probably sort of gathered around it at this point and can just murder as quickly as possible.
All actions are held.
Yeah. And I'll keep trying to. It will get. It gets saving throws against the spell each time it takes damage. So I guess I can try to keep it from fighting back for as long as possible.
Second. As you are getting ready, as the spell's getting ready to end and drop, if you guys are surrounding it, they'll come in probably about 20 feet away from you on the other side of the room. Boom, circle of fire, and this individual looks like a fairly tall, lanky human. Actually, did you recast Detect Magic at some point? Oh, wait, because it's concentration.
No, because I'm still concentrating on the Dominate monster.
Yeah, a tall, lanky, and looking human, possibly magically teleported somehow. You assume
Possibly magically, as
assume
opposed
it's
to
a-
like...
It's a ring of fire. It's probably the person you're talking about.
Out of curiosity, are either of these names the one written on Fair?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he shows up.
Yep.
Yeah, Fair will just turn towards him while the rest of you get ready to hack off the other demon's head, or devil's head.
Oh, you are a disappointment. Giving this away.
Archdevil Nirnor, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll just hold on to the Dominate as long as I can.
Why send a lesser devil to do the work? And you'll see them put their hand out, and just kind of like this gentle beam of energy will kind of go across the room and weave its way around you and go into their chest and just start necrotic damage, just start eating this thing. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, they failed. So, you guys know how tough it is. It probably did a third of its HP on the first round. But you all, you didn't disappoint. That was fun to watch.
Glad you found it entertaining.
You'll hear like the Uranus like scream in pain as the second bolt hits their chest with the same energy. Perhaps we should squeeze sense on dine together. Have a conversation.
What is it that you want?
Assistance.
I assume you know who we are and why we're here.
Yes, I do.
Why would you presume that we would assist you?
They'll kind of look Fair up and down at this point. I have a feeling you might. But I also have a feeling we have a mutual enemy right now.
I'm listening.
Because I am probably rightfully assuming. Let me stop saying assume. I rightfully know my compatriots here, and they'll send the third beam off. Right. That's dead. Compatriots here to die was the king. And him being disrespectful of me is a problem for me. Him being alive is a problem for you all.
We've seen that he's, well, I wouldn't say impossible to kill, but it seems difficult to get it to stick. Do you know how we would go about making the killing actually more permanent?
I have theories that I would like to put into practice.
A man of science. Man?
You
Devil-
have
devil of science.
You have no idea.
Okay, then, yeah, Fair's a fellow student of science.
Yeah. One could say that, yes. And, what's the saying? The devil you do know is better than the one you don't.
Yeah, we did meet him first.
We do know both of you.
So, I get you
Snippy.
into a room this evening with myself and the king, no other present company, and we take care of our mutual problem.
And what, you'd let us just walk out afterwards, I assume?
You'd be heroes. One step closer to ending the war. Sending Stormmaw without a king, with a 3-year-old heir that will be puppeted by cruel and contemptuous men, throwing them into chaos.
Controlled by you, I presume.
I would be one of those men, yes.
And the others, are they men or are they your compatriots from the hells?
There were those that went willingly, that listened to the whispers in their ears we gave them. And then there were those that decided on the hard way that we replaced. If
Like
you understand.
these 4 poor bastards.
5, but yes.
Right.
So you'll help us kill the king and end the war.
You will end the war with your little puppet child king.
We will continue to make series of errors after series of errors, leading to casualties that Stormmaw can no longer sustain until we surrender.
I see.
And then Stormmaw is left as a weak, crippled country, city-state, whatever you want to call it, with you as its puppet master. That's what you want.
I wouldn't call it weak. But on the surface, yes.
And I imagine your goals in this would be the same as the king's goals. To work to restore the Lord of the Nine Hells to this material plane and harvest every soul in this world for his blood war.
Eventually.
Because here's the thing.
That's
what
we're
our
trying to
main
prevent.
that's what our main beef is about. If the Lord of the Nine Hells
You start
just
to say it,
fucks
you get
up-
caught up, yeah.
if the Lord of the Nine Hells just fucks off and stays in the Nine Hells and contents himself with ruling his infernal realm, we have no quarrel. There doesn't need to be any conflict. It's this effort to return here and subjugate every living soul in our world that we take some umbrage with.
So let me present it to you like this. Would you rather live your lives full and complete, and then go to the front lines of the blood war, siding with Asmodeus? Or would you like chaos to come here and indiscriminately slaughter and send those souls to the abyss instead?
Are you trying to say the Abyss is trying to break in here as well?
It's the internal conflict, the blood war itself.
But actively, right now.
It's always active somewhere. 1,300
must-
years ago, it came into the material plane and happened on Oberon. Why do you think they had to send it away?
You must understand our position here. This is our world. We don't want anybody coming here to try to kill everyone. And sure, we'll live out our lives. We'll die of whatever causes. And what happens to our souls after that is largely up to you.
Yes.
But taking over our world to harvest our life force to sustain your army, I mean, I don't think you can expect the people of this world to go along with that. I don't feel like we're the crazy ones here.
Does he really expect us to go along with this? Like, it's the stupidest plan I've heard in a long time.
I was at least hoping to be heard out, not necessarily agreed with.
Yep, we're still listening.
I just think it's stupid.
I can show you what happens. On
You mean-
the front.
You can show us what happens in your world on the front right now if we were to do nothing, essentially. Because we have a say in what's going to happen too, unless you know every action I'll ever take. Every step that I'll take to fight this. You
Well,
don't.
We have options. I can take you to the front in Avernus, the fronts of the first layer of the Abyss, Oberon itself. Take your pick.
The whole point of this is that we don't give a shit. Your blood war is your own business. Both sides. Stay out of this world. Why do you need our world for it?
I'm
You'll
guessing
get our
so they don't
souls.
bloody their
You're-
own.
You'll get our souls after we die. There's no reason to come here and try to accelerate that process. Fight your war on your own planes of existence with your own resources. Leave us out of it.
And we would defend this plane against the abyss just as much as we're resisting you all now.
We're not pro
demons
Nine
rule
Hells, we're
our-
not pro Abyss, we just want to be left alone.
Unfortunately, I think if it wasn't for Odoron, you would have been left alone.
Odoron is long gone, and as far as we're concerned, it can stay gone.
Okay.
Don't come here. Don't bring the armies of hell here. Don't bring the Lord of the Nine Hells back here. Just stop. Let us live out our lives in peace, without interference, and when we die, we die. And you can have our souls then. If that's not something your master can agree to, then we'll continue to have a problem.
Oh, I think he agrees to it. Letting people live out their lives.
Without interference.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
And what manner of speaking would that be?
This gets into cosmology I don't know if you can understand.
Oh, I almost certainly can't understand it. Do you understand the idea of leave us the fuck alone, please?
Okay. Well, I think I've said my piece.
And if you
Any of
can't
else
agree,
have anything to say?
If he is so desperate for these souls, and you wish to aid your master truly, your desire is to be a good underling. What if you simply ruled this place with your puppet emperor, your puppet king, however old he may grow to be, and forever after, and take whatever souls you like just from this small area and send them down to the Lord of the Nine Hells. He stays off of here. He can have a taste. And he'd be reliant on you for it.
Only those who are evil and commit acts in his name would go to him.
I see. That's why he needs to be here, then.
Essentially.
But if he's on this plane, he can reap them all.
Yes.
Well, we've seen that he has faithful.
He does. More than many other places.
I'm sure. shepherd
This-
those to him and let him be content with that.
That's why he picked this plane for this glorious purpose.
Does he not already get enough souls from all of the people in this world who are plenty evil all on their own?
There are many places that evil people go, even to
And-
the other side of the conflict.
I
Anyway, just a
don't
thought.
imagine that the idea of simply not having a blood war hasn't ever occurred to anybody down there. You could just choose to fucking stop.
Tell that to the
I-
demons.
Point. What's the point? When was the last time any of you gained any ground?
I'll say fair and Farzi, you can make a religion or history check on this.
Okay.
The answer to that question actually rather interesting, but I don't have time to go on a diatribe about it.
33 history
Great. Farzi?
or religion,
20
but
27, whichever.
27, whichever. Okay. We'll say history for both of you. Io, who is kind of like the clockmaker god, pitted the devils and the demons against each other in the Blood War to basically stop them from taking over creation. Like, it is their... it's like a system of checks and balances to keep them both in check from just dominating everything. On its simplest terms.
okay.
It gives the devils things, but getting more into it, it gives the devils things to plan against and plan for, and the demons people that they can endlessly slaughter. Again, tell that to the demons. They stop, we stop.
Why can't, I mean, or if you want to keep going, why can't you just keep going and leave us out of it?
What are Ione's thoughts on your conflict spilling to other planes?
Depends on what other gods are present. Some have bigger problems with them than others.
Hmm.
Some stop it before it starts.
Just a big brick wall between the lower planes and this plane. You don't come over here, we don't come over there. You get our souls when we die, and just let that be enough.
I consider myself a lawful person. I operate by the code and conduct of the other understands.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
You would probably consider that evil, and I understand that. If we could do that and survive, we would.
So you don't think you can hold your own in this eternal war? Unless you take over the material plane?
You need... oh, what do you call it on this plane? Cannon fodder.
Sure.
So,
And you don't get enough currently.
So you're expending more of it. to try to incur over here?
Oh, our devils who die here don't die.
But
So,
while they're
Go.
here, they're not fighting the demons.
we send what we can spare. So, if nothing else, if you don't want to help me kill our mutual friends, at least come to dinner and have a extremely extravagant meal.
I don't think this conversation has any bearing on whether we'll help you kill the king. I think we're pretty much on board with that. We're just trying to figure out if you're going to become our enemy afterward.
More than likely.
As long as we understand each other.
Give you a little taste of what I can do, perhaps. Make your plans and machinations.
I'll look at the rotting husk of that last devil and just say, but good. I think we've already got a little taste.
That was light work too, Dietrich. I didn't even have to do anything fun.
You can also see, in addition to their spellcasting ability they used, they seem to have, like, for lack of a better word, like, because they'll drop their form at some point during this conversation, they have, like, layered metallic armor. Their wings are also armored. Even the feathers are armored. They can probably still fly. And you can also see across their back they have a hammer, and then on their side they have, like, a flail that looks like has a pretty sizable chain on it.
How big is the devil?
They're large.
Large size? Okay. So I suppose our most immediate concern then is, once we put the king down, how do we keep him from getting back up again? You said you had ideas.
I do. What have you tried?
Mostly sword.
Not my first choice, but
That's what I got, baby.
whatever that blade of his is probably what's keeping him alive.
Right.
We did try taking it away from him.
He took it right back, or it took itself right back.
Got the impression that he would be unkillable as long as he was the chosen champion of your master.
That power
If your
does
master's-
not come from my master.
Interesting.
The sword did not come from your master then.
Correct.
Well, then
Where is it from?
As far as I'm aware, it's been kept in Stormmaw for generations. It's what led them to
Well-
their military prowess.
Interesting.
Well then, Archdevil Nirnor, I should say you've earned that extravagant meal. And we can talk further.
Sounds wonderful. They'll hold their hand over the table, and with like a flash of fire, they'll emblaze an address at a time and kind of roll it up and melt a wax seal onto it, kind of pulling wax out of nowhere, kind of dripping from their fingertips. That should get you into the castle.
And what was the date and time?
This evening. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you do have devil blood on you. You probably do need to clean up and get ready.
Fair just casts prestidigitation, gets it all off of their clothes.
So I will see you soon. And I'll pump down into a pool of fire and teleport away.
All these devils are trying to backstab each other. I suppose that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Just seems like at the end of the day, somebody's going to end up on top, and I'm not sure we particularly care who it is. Whoever's left will be our enemy.
I also dare say that seems like a really good place to stop.
Yeah.
We will pick it up there next week.
Cool. I think I want to have Fair cast divination with one of the devil corpses while we have them handy, but I need to think about what to do anyway, so
Awesome.
I'll work on that for next week.
Sounds
A little short rest, and we'll roll
like-
some dice, and yeah.
Yeah.
Short rest, roll some dice, see if the castle has any goods in it. Or the house has any goods in it.
Oh, Larzy's definitely going to be looking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
take
next
everything that's not nailed down in true D&D
Exactly.
party fashion.
In true D&D party fashion. Alright, we'll see you guys Monday for more D&D. We'll be back with Wednesday and unpack this next step.